Hello and welcome. Today's video is The Witcher 3 good in 2022. It was made back in 2015. It's been 7 years already? Wow.
Wow.
You're probably wondering, Hoodie, why are you playing this game and not Elden Ring like everyone else on the planet is doing?
Well, funny thing is, I wanted to play that game, but the game is currently not cooperating with my PC, so I'm getting crafty by digging this one up. Alright? Alright! No, but seriously, from time to time, when I do get extra time, I like to dive into some RPG experiences and play those for a while, taking a break from some shooters. Hopefully, I can get to Elden Ring in the near future, but for this video, I'm showing why The Witcher 3 is a good game too. So even though I've played this before, which it has been quite some time since I've done that, I decided to give The Witcher 3 another playthrough. After all, it does have a whopping 36 endings. Yeah, 36. Don't worry, I won't show any major gameplay spoilers in the background, but mix it up and show you some unique footage of my recent playthrough while I'll tell you about it. If you've never played The Witcher 3 and you happen to like RPGs, you might consider this one. I will warn you, it's very cutscene heavy, especially with how you can change the outcome of several things throughout dialogue choices that will change how the story flows. Also, I got streamer friends out there who have mentioned giving this one a go. Be careful because there are some nude visuals that pop up from time to time. Not all the time, people. It's not Game of Thrones.
Before I continue, you're probably thinking, Hoodie, this is great and all, but I've never played the other Witcher games. Why would I consider the third one then?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I've never played the other games either, and I was able to get along just fine in this game. As the dialogue will give you context, they also add a nifty index in the menus as well, giving you in-depth history on the characters, and it'll develop as the story goes along, depending on the decisions you make too, like I mentioned. Plus, if you want some extra context leading up to this game, IGN does a great video summarizing the previous two games in just 5 minutes. I'll link that in the video description below if you're curious. So as far as it goes for the gameplay and the experience, this game is as good as I remember, having a very well-rounded experience. Tons to do if you get bored or simply need to level up in order to comfortably advance through the story and take on different quests, as it will show you a suggested level on taking on that specific quest, like you see here on the screen. The story is rich and great, but can take a little while for it to heat up and really get to the good stuff where you're glued. No, I'm not talking the sexual stuff. Come on, people, get your mind out of the gutter.
Grow up, get your mind out of the gutter.
This isn't Game of Thrones, but to put your mind at ease, the story does come with a lot of stuff. Insanely unique creatures to fight, great side characters that add so much to the story, and yes, those who are wondering, some romantic options along the way, some that can heavily change up your story depending on the way you play it. The villains of this tale are great, the main ones being the Wild Hunt. Don't worry, I won't give too much away, like I said in the beginning, but let me tell you, these guys are scary as hell and brutal too, though having some cool lore in the game behind their characters and much of the other characters you'll encounter along the way. After playing over 50 hours to beat it, I'd say I still had as much fun as I did on my first playthrough. The story itself takes about 50 to 52 hours to beat, but if you're an achievement hunter or just love exploring every nook and cranny, it can take as long as 170 plus hours to 100% complete this game. This game honestly could keep you busy, like I mentioned. There is so much to do, from doing Witcher contracts to taking on the intriguing, inviting side quests, horse racing, exploring the uniquely crafted world where there's just so much nooks and crannies and even treasure hunts you can do, and Gwent, which is the unique card game created from the Witcher series, which still manages to kick my ass to this day. I would highly recommend checking this out if you love a good RPG experience and a really, really rich story that is incredible. Like, I could still go back and play it. Like I said, there is 36 possible endings. If you think I'm just overhyping this game, let me show you this. This game has won hundreds of awards. In fact, as you can see here, it won 260 Game of the Year awards alone. Now, I think that speaks for the game itself. I don't usually do videos like this on the channel, as I'm known as the Call of Duty guy or the shooter game dude, but until the stream is up and running, which I'm working on that, I'll let you know when that actually comes a little closer to being on the surface. I've been considering throwing a video like this up on the channel from time to time. This is where I need your help. I want to hear from you, the viewers, the community. Let me know, would you like to see more videos like this about the RPG experiences I take on? Answer what you think, honestly. Plus, if you're a fellow RPG lover, what are some of your favorites? I'd be glad to read about them in the comment section down below. In the meantime, that's where I'm going to wrap up the video. Make sure you're subbed to the channel Everybody makes the world of a difference, as it's great to see this community slowly growing. And if you're a sub, make sure to turn on the little notification bell. That way you know when future videos drop. As always, make sure to take care of yourself. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.